Network Entertainment.
Meet the Press podcast for the best in entertainment features four of the most respected and formidable media journalists: Marinel Cruz of the Philippine Daily Inquirer, Bobby Requintina of Manila Bulletin, Natalie Tamada of the Philippine Star, and Noel Ferrer of PEP, Malaya, and Radio Karipunan. Listen in on interviews with newsmakers as these four hosts dissect entertainment news to clear the ground for a better and more progressive Philippine entertainment industry.
Welcome to Meet the Press. I'm Noel Ferrer, and I'm with...
Robert Recantina from the Manila Bulletin.
And we're here with the concert king, Martin Nievera. And for as long as we live, we are here to celebrate his special day, his birthday. Mart, how are you?
I'm great. You mean for as long as I live?
And we live too. And we
you
live
will
with
celebrate
you.
my birthday. Thank
we'll
you
make
for
it
this.
special.
Thank
So,
you so much, Noel.
What gift do you expect
Well,
to receive this
is
birthday?
my first gift
Yeah.
to be celebrating with both of you, with all of you
Oh,
here.
yes.
Thank you so much. What gift am I expecting?
Yeah.
The sleep, maybe a little rest, a moment of peace and quiet. My sisters just arrived, so maybe some time with all 6 kids, all my siblings together for the first time.
So it's Christmas
In
every
3
day now. You'd being the Christmas
Thanksgiving and
person.
Christmas
Okay.
every day.
And you have a concert.
And a concert on February 7 at the MOA Arena with Pops Fernandez, of
40th
course.
anniversary.
40th anniversary of the love team of Pops and I.
Yeah.
Starting the whole Valentine's,
Yeah.
many great shows for Valentine's. So we are starting it Feb 7 at the Mall of Asia Arena.
And before Bobby gives you a flashback of your life, and he prepared.
Konti lang.
A la bulletin style.
The more off and less off, Mart. This year, 2025, you'd want less of what in your life?
Wow, those are nice questions, Noel. It's halatang ikaw talaga
Tatay kita.
favorite writer.
Tatay kita. Okay.
Less, what do I want less of for
Less off,
2025?
yes.
Less stress.
Okay.
Less. Actually, I'm okay with everything. Less sleepless nights.
Less stress.
Less stress.
Mhm.
Less songs to study. More songs to memorize.
That's
I'm
good.
already
That's
memorized. Maybe less traveling, sana.
Oh.
Stay in one place longer.
Oh.
When I say longer, maybe longer than 2 months.
And take route, no?
Take route for more than
yeah.
2 months. It would be nice because I've been traveling a lot.
And more off, Mark. What do you
More-
look for?
Believe it or
More
not, this would be a crazy answer, but more of shows. I love what I do. You know that. I love
That's true.
performing. I love a reason to sing. I find myself now, my new gigs now
Yeah.
are being part of special occasions. Someone's 100th birthday.
That's true.
Someone's golden anniversary.
That's true.
Someone's marrying their wife again. And I don't know why they choose me for these
And you're
things.
part of the many milestones of
Exactly.
people. Yeah,
It's
that's
no
true.
longer just a gig anymore, Noel. It's
Yeah.
more, I become part of somebody's milestone, somebody's history. They'll
That's-
remember this moment in their life and that Martin Nievera sang at that moment. So
That's true.
I guess getting older in life and older in the industry, I want to be part of something, not just another gig.
Galing.
So
It's
more
less
of
and
that.
less about you and
Yes.
more about their stories
Yes.
with you. Go, Bobby, prepared for your
Okay, Martin, throwback naman tayo this time.
Ito na.
I'll be showing some images. Tatlo lang naman. It will not take forever.
Okay.
And then tell us what you think or anong natatanda mo about this.
When I
about
see the image,
yes.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start with, this is Martin's very first album.
Wow.
It's called Martin Take One. Released in June 1983. It contains the hit songs, Pain, and of course, the immortal song, Be My Lady. So, anong natatanda mo
Ako
about
yung
this
unang
album?
memory ko dyan.
Yes.
That was my first
Mm.
album. Na
Yes.
sobra akong busy recording that album. Na every song that came, I don't know if other recording artists go through the same process. Pero habang kumakanta, habang nagre-record ako ng song, may dumarating na song. In other words,
Meaning,
in the studio, how do you like this
Galing.
song? Oh my God, I love this song. Okay, that's your next song. Hindi yung
Galing.
weeks before,
Yes.
days before, bago audition ako ng isang song.
Galing.
While I'm recording Be My Lady, dumating yung pain. Parang ganun.
Galing.
As we're recording, we're writing. As we're recording, may dumating na isang songwriter. Martin, what do you think about this song? that's why I spend days and nights in that studio, cinema audio, in the Mandaluyong area, actually here,
Yes.
very near here, cinema audio. And I was recording, and I was so in love with the process that I actually slept in the studio. I would watch the violins record and the horn sections record. I would watch the arrangers, Homer Flores, arrange day in, day out.
Dang.
Kahit hindi ako nagdadub yung boses ko,
Galing.
nandun pa rin ako. I remember asking the engineers, Oka and Dindo,
Galing.
to dim the lights. Gusto ko mag-record na walang ilaw para I put myself into the song. The process before, my God, kids, all of these people are recording in 30 minutes na may auto-tune and may
Cut and
may
paste.
cut and paste.
Yeah,
Tapos
now you don't do
gawin mo
that.
yung chorus ng isang beses lang. Kami bahala afterwards. No.
And the song Pain won in what?
Metropop. Yeah. First place.
But I was just gonna mention Pain because that was the most painful song
Oh, why?
in that whole album. I try and imagine, and then those who are watching who are
Oh.
recording artists, recording one song, dubbing the voice
Yeah.
for 7 hours.
7 hours.
7 hours. First of all, I was very not used to the what they call syncopation. And the late great Danny Fabius, who arranged it, he was trying to teach me syncopation, which is going against the beat. Now, all of your people here behind the cameras, I know they're all balladeers.
Kanina.
Mafe-feel
You were
yung
singing
ibig kong
kanina some of
sabihin
your
na
songs.
syncopation, kung against the beat, ang mahirapan ka talaga kung balladeer ka. So that took a long time. Then he was very meticulous about the notes. Hindi pa uso yung auto-tune.
Yes.
And the arrangement. And then, of course, because it was for Metropop,
Yes.
we were trying to win a contest,
Yes.
a songwriting contest for Alvina C.
And you won.
And she won. I was the interpreter,
Yes.
but the songwriter, Alvina C, won with the song Pain.
But it was painful, supposedly. But you sounded really okay.
Because of Danny Fabius, because of Alvina C, because even of Homer Flores, who was in the studio as well. Everyone, it was like everyone's trying to teach me how to walk, how to talk,
That's true.
how to see.
When you
how to-
listen to it again, Mart, did you, well,
You
how
still-
much your
when I
reaction?
hear it now, I go, wow, how was I
Paano mo
able to
nagawa?
do that?
Yes.
Paano ginawa
yes.
yun? Sabi ko, kailangan ulitin yun at ulitin yun every time I sing it.
At yung suabe na kunyari, yung painful kasi kala mo iiyak. But this one is cool pain.
Sobrang
Okay,
yung
yes.
suabe. Tama yung swagger na
Yeah.
kanta, iba. Iba, out of the box, out of my comfort zone at that time.
Yeah.
Now, because of great arrangers like Louie Ocampo, Marvin Querido,
And great heartbreak.
and great heartbreak. hindi pa uso yung heartbreak. Inisip ko lang yung feel ng song, yung swagger of that song,
That was-
changing the whole comfort zone of Martin Nievera during the 80s and taking me out of that ballad, that strong ballad feel.
And
That was very hard for
cool.
me.
Yeah, go
Okay,
next.
for our second image, a year later, he had.
Oh, you-
I don't know that. This one.
Iba pala yun.
The second album, it's the best gift. Why did you call your album the
Sentian.
best gift?
That
Second
wasn't
one, oh.
really going to be the cover of the album.
Oh.
The great maestro Ryan Cayabyab wrote 2 songs for me. How Can I and The Best Gift. I'm not really sure behind this. He said he wrote The Best Gift for my father and I, but I have a feeling there's also a personal story for Ryan as to why he wrote
Okay.
The Best Gift. And I think that's his own story. But he said
But the bike was real with you and your
all the gifts that
Okay.
are mentioned in the song are all real
Oh,
gifts
Okay.
that I've received.
Okay.
But the most precious of gifts is the gift of song,
That's true.
which my father gave me, being that I followed his footsteps.
That's
So Ryan took that to heart and made it a song called The Best Gift.
The song, the album has 3 hits. How Can I? Each Day With You,
Yes.
and Got to Look for It.
You know, it's funny because in that album, believe it or not, you just mentioned 3 hits. That was the weakest selling album because it was so hard to follow Be My Lady.
Yes.
My best selling album to date was the first.
Okay.
That sold,
Big
that
one.
became gold in 6 weeks. The only other person who was able to do that was Basil Valdez.
Yeah.
Back in the day, this is the Vicar talking, not me.
But like any career of Martin, it's not about numbers, no?
No, not for me.
Not, yeah,
But for the recording companies back in the day, especially when recording companies were really counting records and
Yeah.
gold and
Yeah.
platinum and all of this.
but
It
this
was a big deal.
one, but this one is a big deal because you had a duet with your dad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was after the art, not the
Yeah,
numbers.
that's true.
And I loved that album because it was very clear. My dad was in the
That's true.
album. I went a different direction as far as
Yeah.
ballads go, And I had 2 songs by the great Ryan Cayabyab.
Yeah.
That's what made it even more special.
Okay,
Go.
for the third image, it's
Ah,
Martin Nievera live at the Ultra. I can this is one of the two albums you had, no?
Na live.
Oh, live.
Yes.
Live albums. And then I remember you had may song ka dito na I Believe na talagang emotional. It was very popular na talagang nakakaiyak when you hear that song, yung I Believe.
more so now because the reason why I believe it was what the kids call mashup.
Mhm,
Back in the day, medley. Mashup.
Yes, mashup.
Minashup ko.
Oo.
But it was not my idea.
Mm.
The reason why it was so emotional and so special to me is because my father was part of a group called the Society of Seven.
Mhm.
That's their big last song
Mm-hmm.
ending.
Mhm.
I believe with the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah.
Anchor, that was the anchor.
Right. So ginawa
Yeah.
ko sa Ultra with 45,000
Mm.
people. Lahat sila may kandila pa.
And that was record breaking because parang it solidified your being concert king with
I
an
think
with a
so,
live
maybe.
album.
You know
Diba?
that whole
Parang,
title thing, I'm very uncomfortable with that ever since I
Yeah,
started with that
yeah,
title.
yeah.
But it was blessed to me by writers like yourselves
Yeah,
as a sarcastic remark referring to my achievements. Itong Concert King na to, sabi ni late great Bob Castillo, and it became my title. So I had to live up to this title all the time. But you're right, dahil if you want to count numbers,
Yeah.
there were thousands of people who stood up with candles as I sang
Yes.
the Lord's Prayer
I Believe.
with I Believe during a very pivotal time of our country, during the whole administration turn and when
Yes.
colors were going from red, from red and blue to yellow back to red and blue. We were doing so many things politically at that time, and that song was so important.
Mhm.
So I felt maybe the people needed to hear that song. I'm not very religious when I sing my songs. I'm not a preacher on stage. So that was also the people said, "Wow, where did that song come from?" No,
That's,
it came from my father and the Society of Seven.
Martin, I just realized na at the height of the Martin and Pops tandem, wala kayong
Live album.
album ni Pops together?
Never.
Why?
But many years later, when we reconciled
2012.
on stage, was it 2012?
No more words.
Exactly.
Nag-research siya.
And
oo.
the magical thing about that 2012 album, it was produced by our son,
Oh yeah.
by Robin.
Robin.
Robin produced it and played all the instruments of all the songs, and we released it only for the concert that was, I forgot the name of the concert during that time, but we did a concert together, Pops and I, and that was the album for the concert alone.
So bakit wala at the height of the Martin?
That's a good
Pops?
question. Where are these record producers out there? Where are you?
Yes. So
I'm sure Pops would like to have an album now. We
Okay.
have no original song together.
yes,
Oh, well, yeah.
I mean,
This-
in an album, we had. I wrote one called "One Heart,"
Ah,
which
yes.
we used as a theme song
Yes.
for ASAP before.
Kayo yung nagpauso niyan yung theme
Yeah.
song ng album.
Yes.
So, you also had High on Love, all those things
Very
before,
good.
and Always and Forever, which was your
Yes,
vow.
That's
Di ba?
right.
Vow
That's
song.
right.
Now we
did a
welcome the
spin-off.
girls. The girls are here
Yay!
now. Okay.
Again.
No,
I thought I
these are
was
probably
late.
The girls. Go.
I used the
Go, go,
traffic
go, go, go,
excuse
go, go,
already.
girls.
Hindi ko pwede ulitin yung traffic
And the
excuse.
girls are here. Go.
Hi.
Natalie
Hello.
from Philippine Star. And
Welcome
then
to your
Marinelle
show.
of The Inquirer. Go.
You like that? Welcome to your show.
Kami pala yung special guest.
Special guest.
Okay, so done with the albums, now relationships.
Perfect timing.
Okay, go.
O, diba? Okay, Sir Martin, kamusta na yung relationship?
I'm good. My relationship?
Nakita namin si Miss Anjo.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect
She had the biggest
timing.
smile when we
She's there.
arrived.
You're asking me my relationship with
Yeah.
Ange? It couldn't be better. We've been together for many, many years, and it's like every day is a new day. It's. I couldn't be more in love. Couldn't be happier.
And she's also friends with Miss Pops, diba?
Yes,
Sir
they're good
Martin?
friends. They're good. They have a common, and it's not me. They have a common denominator, a common love, and it's not me. It's these little collectible toys that these kids. Ano siya ngayon? Labubu ba? Labubu. Ako si Labobo.
What makes your relationship with Ange work?
What makes it
Yeah.
work? I think
Yeah.
because of all the girls I've been out with, she really likes what I do, or It appears like she likes what I do. She's always been a big fan of music in general, so she's okay with what I do. She's not intimidated by it. There's some perks about the industry I'm from that can be annoying sometimes, like with bashers and with the social media the way it is. They always want to see me with pops, and sometimes when we do shows together and when we promote this way, she'll be bashed left and right, which is not nice.
Yeah.
But it comes with the territory, and she'll never be used to it, but she knows she has to because it's part of of my life, and she wants to be part of my life. It comes with it, but it's not a comfortable thing, and I know I don't want her to go through it, but
What do you
it's.
say to her when it comes to those bashings?
Well, she in the earlier days, I tried to let her know that it's something I can't control. It's something I wish I could answer back, but it's only going to get bigger and bigger. I think people now also know when you say bashers, there's like 99.9% chance that those people are just causing trouble,
Yeah.
and they're not really fans.
Yeah.
Because real fans, are
Will
the ones who
understand.
follow Pops and I. They're smart people,
Yeah.
they're not stupid. They know that Pops and I have separate lives now. And when we go on stage together and do celebrate our love team, it's literally for them. It's really not for us because we honor our tandem because we work so well together. Of all the people I work with, Pops and I there's really magic when we perform on stage. How I wish we had that magic in real life. I mean, it would have been a different interview right now, right?
Correct.
And there would be no Ange.
And different when you're with your grandchildren.
And now that we're grandparents,
Yes, yes.
yeah, there's a whole different definition for magic now. When you see Pops and I, or when you hear private conversations about our grandson, you could never believe that we ever had a relationship together. It's like we're talking about two different grandsons,
That's true.
but actually
That's-
we're talking about the same one.
That's true.
Pero
That's-
di ba, Sir Martin, you became closer now with Miss Pops?
Now.
Oh, now because of your
It's
grandson.
actually the answer should be yes, but Pops and I started out as the best of friends.
Okay.
It's-
I think a
true.
lot of couples who started out as lovers or other things than best
Before.
friends. I think if your friends is your friendship is your foundation, you can always go back to it. And I think that's why Pops and I have been. I mean, 'cause sometimes we have fights. We'll
Yeah.
have fights on text. We'll have arguments or tampuhan. We won't text for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or I say text because I'm not brave enough to face her face to face. And say, "Bakit ganyan ka?
That's
Why did you
true.
say that? Maling ginawa mo. What? Never, ever.
We're the same. We're conflict averse. We
Oh.
don't like conflicts at all.
I don't like conflict
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
true.
I just want peace. I just want peace with everybody.
Yeah.
But because of our friendship, I think that's why it seems like we
Yeah.
became closer because of this. But I think what you're seeing me in a lot more pictures with her
Yeah.
and the kids.
Your Instagram.
Yeah.
There's Christmas, there's birthday of Finn, of our grandson, that we better be there.
Yes.
We owe this to our
Yes.
children. It's Robin and Ram really who keep us together.
Galing.
Speaking of being a granddad,
The parenting diva. Parenting diva.
how are you like? Are you the type to overindulge or are you the disciplinarian?
As a grandfather,
Yeah, as a
I'm
grandfather.
still learning that part because as a father,
The
I am the spoiler.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
Noel knows. Noel knows. Although I'll have to say, as a father, I could have been a better father, but I was out of the house, kind of, when they were
Yeah, yeah.
about 10 years old, maybe 10 and 8 years old. I'm not sure how young they were, but too young to say that I was a great father. But Pops was a great father. She was a great father and a great mother.
So you
and she
give the
raised them
credit to
well.
her.
All the credit goes to Pops. I mean, I was good. I was a great absentee father, where I would have to make up for it. That's where the spoiling comes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ask my kids, they loved me. Boy, I was spoiling the hell out of them.
Yeah.
But when I could and give a little, have to inject a few words of wisdom, pearls of wisdom from somebody who's learned, somebody who's been burnt. Don't do what I did. When you honor your woman, be honest, respect women, that kind of advice, that I did a lot of.
Good.
And you mentioned, I think you gave that advice sa concert mo, Sir Martin.
Oh, that
about-
was deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not expect that to happen. When Robin
Yes.
came out, I just
Yeah.
expected us to sing the song we always sing
Yes.
in every show. But when his son came out,
It was.
Oh my God! I didn't
It was
expect it to
different.
the spiels to turn out him telling me it's okay.
Yeah.
galing.
Anong feeling nun,
Oh
Sir
my
Martin?
God! That
Galing,
was
galing.
I had to change the subject in my own head because there's a whole araneta filled with people.
See you crying.
Depending, I don't mind crying. It's just that the reason why it's hard to cry in a show is I can't sing anymore,
Yeah, it's
and I have a whole slew of songs
Yeah.
to do. And the second reason is because I will forget that I'm entertaining also. You know, so it was hard not to cry, and it was hard to stop from crying. So I was trying to direct make you all learn something, but I was the one learning
Learning.
Yeah.
at that moment in front of what, maybe 10,000 people.
Yes.
So, and then he saw,
Galing.
and then he was learning. Oh my God,
Galing.
what Dad was, what he learned through life,
Yeah.
losing us. I'm now learning that I could lose this kid too,
Yeah.
all in front of the people.
Pero first time mo narinig yun from your son.
Yes.
Na he assured you
The
na.
words
That
I
were
have been
okay.
praying to hear all my life,
Oh.
all my broken life.
Oh.
I've been praying to hear my kids say, "Dad, it's okay. I forgive you. We never wanted you to leave, but we don't blame you." Though you know,
Yeah.
what every imperfect man
But
wants to
Mark,
hear.
have you forgiven yourself? Because they're telling you they've forgiven you. Not
I don't
yet.
think. I mean, if I said I forgave myself, I think it would be selfish and uncharacteristically me. So you know that because once I say I forgave myself, I've forgiven myself. That means I don't care anymore. I want to continue to care. I want to continue to give a damn. That's why I'm still close to all my exes. I think there's a reason why I was put into their lives. And that's another thing Ange has to tolerate. I don't think maybe she doesn't have to tolerate, but she has tolerated because I still have kids with my exes, and she has to carry this. I call it excess baggage for her,
Yeah.
and that's why I love her so much because she tends to deal with it the way she deals with it, and we're still together.
But Sir Martin, isn't this something that the psychologists would say you have to forgive yourself, you have to
Yeah.
move on? Why aren't you practicing this?
Probably that psychologist probably didn't go through what I went through.
Okay.
That psychologist is probably the one who had 2 or 3 marriages and didn't give a shit about their kids anymore, you know, or their family. They
Yes.
have a new one. Even though I have a new one, I still have to care
It's
about
different.
the one that started it all. You still have to care, at least care, and be there.
Right.
Hey, his name is Chico Garcia,
And his name is Gino Killiamore.
and together we are Only Fun.
That's right, for only $12 a month.
Ah.
Joke.
But if you're willing to pay, why not? No, we're from a podcast that talks about movies, TV shows. Basically, we do reviews of K-dramas, whatever is on streaming, whatever is on cinemas. We also get to occasionally interview celebrities, actors,
Directors. And of course, infused with our own witty brand of humor and slice of life.
Wow. I guess we don't infuse a lot.
Check it out.
Still on parenting, I guess, Mark. How does it feel when you try to give something more, and then when your children tell you, "Dad, we're okay"?
That's another prayer of mine.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one yet. Dad, we're okay. I haven't heard. That's enough, Dad. I haven't heard that one. No, it's okay. I got this, Dad. No, I haven't heard that one
Not
yet.
yet. Not
Okay.
yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay.
I've heard. No, can I have this one instead? I heard that one. How about 2 of those? Can he have one also? No. I pray for that. I pray, and you know, when you say your kid buys you dinner, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. I mean, my kids they're on their way. They're a little bit late bloomers. It's also our fault because we've pampered them so much. Alam mo naman dito sa Philippines, pag may,
That's true.
can we go to oh, wait. Tawag kami yung driver. Drop mo si
yeah.
Robin, si Ram dito sa America,
That's
walang
true.
ganunan. I mean, you're on your own.
That's
Diba? We
true.
do it.
Yeah.
If we can't do it, we'll find someone to do it for us, right?
That's true.
But in America, where I grew up, you do everything yourself, from fixing your bed. You know, I'm already 62, going to 63 years old. I still make my bed. I still fix my room. I still fix my drawers. I still fix my clothes in the closet. The maid doesn't do any of that, or she does if I'm in a rush. But it's been from childhood, and I try to teach that to my kids.
At maayos siya, ha? OC yan eh.
That's a disease naman. That's different. That's a whole different interview. But for my kids, we've spoiled them so much that it's hard now for them to become this independent person.
Yeah.
Pero did you regret it na in-spoil nyo sila? Yung mga kids?
Yes and no, because if I was a hands-on father,
Yeah.
24/7, was there from day one until this day, I would regret it. But because I'm not that kind of father, or I was not that kind of father. Looking back, I'm glad I spoiled them.
Okay,
Yeah.
at least.
Sounds weird, but I'm glad.
More,
I get it.
go.
Well, when
parent-
it comes to collaborating with your kids, what do you learn from them in terms of how they are musically, artistically? What have you discovered?
Oh, like with Robin's music, the songwriter who writes about anything.
Right. Yeah.
I have to be in the mood. I have to be depressed. I have to be heartbroken. I mean, I've learned that writing songs now doesn't have to be. You don't have to be in the zone.
Right.
Kids nowadays, they can write about anything. These songwriters of OPM of today, I'm so proud. I'm so proud to still be alive to listen to OPM today, to hear what these kids have done, Robin included.
Yes.
But when I collaborate with him, I like his melodies. I like his simple chords. It doesn't have to modulate. We don't have to have long intros and 9 minutes of instrumental the way I usually do it. You know, I've learned a lot. We dinosaurs of today, we have to really, really listen to the music and to the music makers of today, because we can really learn a lot. Ram, my second boy, he's an artist in a different way, but he also, his taste of music is completely different. He goes from Barry Manilow to rock that I don't even understand.
Oh, really?
So it's very wide, his music taste. So did you notice I didn't mention Martin Nievera anywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither one of them
It's
has
different.
Martin or Pops in their playlist. So I don't know if that's good or bad. But
Are you ano ba, Sir Martin, happy, or was it in intention, or did you hope na they would make parang build lives outside of the Philippines, outside of the Philippine
Nice
showbiz,
question.
in the US?
outside of Philippine showbiz, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you could make, I always tell them this, if you could make singing your hobby and not your job, go for it. Because I want them to have a plan B. I didn't have a plan B. I didn't invest my money well. I didn't have the education to be able to do something else with my money, with my investments, with my ideas, with my music, with my whatever I learned in these last 42 years. I could have gotten more. I'm not hungry enough. Not greedy. Greedy is not the right word, but you have to at least be able to know how to invest all that I've done in the 42 years to be able to let it become automatic and run its own. The business should run itself by now.
Yeah.
I'm still after, well, what are we doing? What's my schedule tomorrow? What's my show? I want to do this. I want to sing here. I want to sing there. I'm still looking for the gig. I'm all about the gig.
Okay.
Yes.
You know? I'm not thinking about, let this.
And not after money, no?
No.
Not after.
It's never been about the money when it should already be.
Yeah.
No, but my kids, they seem to also be sometimes to a fault. They're too relaxed. They're waiting for things to come their way.
Yeah.
I wish they'd be a little bit more. I should have pushed them a little bit more.
Ganda, no? But what's your measure of success now, Mark?
Being able to repeat something for me, to not be complacent, to become lazy and complacent and believe in your accolades and what people say about you, that's not success. To be able to do something and to do it again, that for me is success.
Iba yun, no? And some people would say, yung measure of success alone, they can say no to gigs already.
No.
No. You always say yes, no?
Yes. If you can afford to say yes, you're successful.
Galing.
I guess we're only allowed to ask one
Go,
question
go,
each.
go.
Sorry.
One.
Yeah,
Game.
one
Before
last.
we,
For this,
for this portion, yeah, go.
Yeah.
Game.
So for me, I guess my question would be like, we've asked Regine Velasquez about this, about mentorship, about sharing knowledge. Would you be open to like teaching music or singing or performing to the young ones, to the younger generation, like in a formal class or something like that? Be a teacher.
If there's something that I have, that I possess, that's teachable, that kids are actually willing to learn, yes.
You will.
But truthfully, I think I could learn more from them.
Yeah, okay.
So the best way to celebrate a birthday, we're bringing out the cake.
Oh,
Again, all those rituals, and then
the
the
ritual.
best, the
Wala
best
tayong
way
boses,
is like have another chance at correcting life, no, or
Yes.
enjoying
Ganda
your life
nun.
again, no. So I asked you earlier, what's the song of your life now at this
Song
point?
of my life now. Wow.
Yay.
Nice.
Yay.
Is that where you went to make a cake?
Yeah. What is it? It's in Yanan. 63.
Wow. that's
Three.
song of my life.
Next year, they when I'm 64. Yeah.
When I'm 64.
So,
Ayoko mag-happy birthday song. Nakakahiya.
oh, man.
Out
front
of
of Martin.
In front of
What's
Martin.
your- what's the song of Martin's life now? Ayan na.
Shy ako bigla.
With
Oh
Cherry.
my God. I guess the best song for me now, my song, I always have a song that I sing to the fans, but a song for me,
Yeah, yeah,
probably this is the moment because
yeah.
every moment now in
yes.
my life is important. Every
Correct.
second, every moment. I have to
Correct.
seize every moment, even if it's just a few seconds.
That's true.
Now, there's no such thing now as a small gig.
That's
Every gig
true.
is worth it.
And then, thank you for spending this moment with
Thank
us.
you
Mark.
for the
Always.
moment.
Thank you so much.
We'll make that moment special. Go, 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 go.
Oh.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Kaya mo yan, Noel.
to you. Happy birthday to
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Birthday
Yay!
wish.
Happy birthday.
Wish, make a wish.
Ready?
Yes.
Go.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
Thank you.
And we love you, Mark. You know.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Mark.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.